Okay. So this is all one anuvak. We don't have breathing space in it. Very long one. So you need some pranayam. You can't say Namo Hiranya Bahave Senane Disham Chapate Namo Namo. You can't say like that. There is no pause in that. But I will take a pause because first we'll read all together, then I'll read one by one. Okay, so will you repeat once because you will not be able to get. So first I will Namo Nama, where is it? I'll stop there and so that you can follow it. Because if I chant the whole thing, you won't chant anything. Namo Hiranya Bahave Senane Disham Chapate Namo Namo. वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनां पतये नमो नमः सस्पिंजराय तुषीमते पथीनां पतये नमो नमो बब्लुषाय विव्याधिनेन्नानां पतये नमो नमो हरिकेशायोपवीतिने पुष्टानां पतये नमो नमो भवस्यै हेत्यै जगतां पतये नमो नमो रुद्राय तताविने क्षेत्राणां पतये नमो नमः सूताय हन्त्याय वनानां पतये नमो नमो रोहिताय स्थपतये वृक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो मंत्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो भुवन्तये वारिवस्कधाौषधीनां पतये नमो नमः उच्चर्घोषाय क्रन्दयते पत्तीनां पतये नमो नमः कृत्स्नवीताय धावते सत्त्वनां पतये नमः This was not the right way that I broke. Now I'll chant all together. Together can we chant because time is less. So we'll chant all in without taking a pause. Okay? नमो हिरण्यबाहवे सेनान्ये दिशां च पतये नमो नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो पशूनां पतये नमो नमः सस्पिंजराय तुषीमते पथीनां पतये नमो नमो बब्लुषाय व्याधिनेन्नानां पतये नमो नमो हरिकेशायोपवीतिने पुष्टानां पतये नमो नमो भवस्यै हेत्यै जगतां पतये नमो नमो रुद्राय तताविने क्षेत्राणां पतये नमो नमः सूताय हन्त्याय वनानां पतये नमो नमो रोहिताय स्थपते वृक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो मंत्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो भुवन्तये वारिवस्कदा औषधीनां पतये नमो नमः उच्चर्घोषाय क्रन्दयते पत्तीनां पतये नमो नमः कृत्स्नवीता धावते सत्त्वनां पतये नमः. The fruit of chanting this anuvak is that inner and outer enemies are conquered. We have both kind of enemies, so they will be conquered. And one gains sadhan chatushtay by chanting this hundreds of times, only chanting this. Supposing somebody has the problem, somebody troubles, or somebody has law, the legal matters, etc. So he should chant this anuvak only. Or somebody is troubling from outside, somebody is creating problem. So we should chant this. Let us now see what does this mean. So their first mantra is Namo Hiranya Bahave Senanye Disham Cha Patay Namo Namah. So he is the Lord. Ishanshil is there. What is the meaning of that? Hiranya Bahave, who has the golden arms. Wow, kya naam hai? Hiranya Bahu. Golden arms? Yes. How come? He has golden arms means if he is a sun, rays are his golden arms. So through his golden arms, he touches everybody. Tapam meham aham varsham. Nigranyam utsrajamicha. So through the golden arms, he extracts the water from the ocean. And he drops also. Tapam meham aham varsham nigranyam utsrajamicha. Such is his power. How many arms? Hundreds of Sahasra Sirsha Purusha, Sahasrapad, Sahasraksha. So hundreds of arms are there. All arms, you cannot escape his arms. So he is the Hiranyabahu. Oh, all pervading, all around his arms. Also it means they say, what do they say? What is it? The laws has a long arms. What is that? Huh? So, whatever is there. So he catches everybody. From that sun only he can punish anybody also. He can have sun, and through that one can have sunstroke also. So both he uses. Many people can die because of heat also. So this is that Hiranyabahu. And second Hiranyabahu is the golden thought. When you say he's a brilliant person, he's a brilliant singer, brilliant speaker, brilliant dancer. So anything is at the thought level only, brilliance is there. So anything is at thought level in the mind also, brilliant writer. So that is nothing. Because all Vidya has come from Lord Shiva only. Music has come from him, dance has come from him. Ishana Sar Bhutanam Ishvara Sam Ishana Sar Vidyanam Ishvara Sar Bhutanam Brahmadipati Brahmanodipati. So he is the Lord of all Vidya also. And therefore, becoming the brilliancy, he alone is expressing in the mind also. So brilliancy of a person is nothing but that Shiva, he is the Rudra only. And I am offering my namaskar. And through the brilliancy only you serve somebody, or through the brilliancy you dominate over somebody. If somebody is CEO in some office, not because he is working a lot physically. Higher you go, less you work physically. Lift man is working a lot physically. Sweeper is working a lot physically. Poor person. Hardly gets any job. Higher person, he will have an air-con, nice room. Revolving chair will be there. Maybe laptop may be there. iPad may be there. He will sit more. But he is on the top because his thoughts are very brilliant. Brilliancy of thought means ability to get maximum solution of most difficult problem in minimum time. Intelligence or brilliancy of because higher you go, there are more problems in the office. Your decision making is more than the manual work. You know Stephen Hawkins who was there. Stephen Hawkins. His whole body was paralyzed. Only this part was working. There's a wheelchair, if you have seen his photograph. He should just be like this. But such a brilliant person. So brilliancy means the ability to solve the difficult problem in most efficient manner, in minimum time, and giving maximum joy. So that is the meaning of brilliancy. And it can express as art or science. Art means from one producing many is art. Like dance is an art. From one hand you can have many mudras. From 2 feet you can dance in million ways. You can do like this, do like this. Supposing you say Vakratunda Mahakaya. So you can dance is there, you can express Vakra. Koi hai to dancer yahan pe? Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru. So with this 2 hands they can express every brilliance is there. From one paint, black paint, you can express lot of painting. Only one paint. From one dal, you can make many kind of dishes. You can make dal halwa also, sambar also, simple dal also, wooden pudi also. So from one dal, that is art. Expressing one in many form. And what is science? What is the difference between art and science? Science is that many things are there, you are going to the one source from many to one. That is science. So medical means what? Medical science is not a medical art. Engineering is a science. Because you see many things and you are going to that one power through which you can govern something. So science is the one through you want to govern certain area. And art is the one you want to give joy. So art gives joy and science gives governing power. Both are at the thought level. That thought level one who is the adhipati of these two thoughts, that is called Rudra or he is called Hiranyabahu. Okay. Golden arms. So arms are outside also and arms are inside also. So you are catching more through a thought. Therefore you use the word, I got it. While listening, but I'm not getting what you are saying. I caught the point. I got the point. So that is the Rudra. Therefore one who does Upasana, automatically he will have lot of knowledge. One who pleases the Lord. There was one person who did Hanumanji's Upasana near Varanasi. Hanumanji came. He said, ask something. He said, I want lot of knowledge. He said, I'm giving you 24 hours. Touch any book. All book you will by heart. Swami Gananji told. Now he went to lot of libraries. Any book he touched, everything came in his mind. And ultimately when he said, no book was required. People used to come to him and ask, that thing is there. He said, 27 page. That is that book. So don't think that is not possible. This is how Kalidas became Kalidas. So Namo Hiranyabahoye. That is the power of Rudra. Second word, lot of words are there. Senanye is different. Don't connect Senanye with Disham. Senanye. So Senaha, how the Sanskrit will go? Senaha nayati iti. Senanihi. One who governs the whole army, he is called Senani. Senani means commander-in-chief. So one who is the commander-in-chief. Lord is commander? Yes. But our military is another commander? No, he has borrowed commander-in-chief. The real commander-in-chief, because he will lose after some time. His job will be over. Retirement age will be there. Retirement age, understood, no? Government is really tired of you. So that is retired. So here, so Senane means one who is the real commander-in-chief. Senani naam aham, bolo bhai, Skanda, 10th chapter. Among all army and chief, I am the Skand, Kartik Bhagwan. That power to rule and to take the whole Sena, that which is in commander-in-chief, that is he. Well, what about me? We are envelope. Real is he is there in me, and therefore from him I express. You know, Rana Pratap was there, he used to carry two spears. If you go to Mewar, you know why two? Supposing the enemy has lost, so he used to give one. 200 kgs, 7 feet he was. 200 kgs, still the armor is kept in Chittor. You can go in the fort. He had total weight was 200 kgs after he had. And when he used to fight, it was terrible fight he used to give. And that is called, the one who is fighting through that commander-in-chief, that is called Senani. That I am in that person. And therefore, before going to the war, they used to worship a Lord and worship especially the Durga Ma. All these kings were a great worshipper of Lord. And that is required. Then it is said, Disham chapataye namo namah. Disham means, he is the pati. Pati means, pati comes from pa dhatu. Pa, not English pa. Pa means pati iti pa, that which protects. So one who is the protector of the rule, Disha. Disha means directions. So one who is the Lord of all directions. See, everywhere he is the Lord of all powers. He is the Lord of all powers. Please don't forget this point. This is the first mantra. So I am offering my namaskar to that. Then he says, Namo Vrikshebhyo. So I am offering my namaskar to Vrikshebhyo. It's a plural. So Vriksh. So Vriksh is a word, technical word in Sanskrit. Vrishchanat Vriksha, which can be cut. Which can be cut asunder. Okay. And which gives fruit. If you don't cut it, it will keep on giving fruit. There is two words. One is called Oshadi, other is called Vriksh. Like this paddy field is there. That is called Oshadi. Oshan dhatte iti Oshadi. They will give the particular crop and it will die away. That will not going to give alone the fruit. But this Vriksh is going to give fruit continuously. Okay. So he is called Vriksh. Namo Vrikshebhya. Please get my point. He is the Vriksh only. So here the commentator, Sayan, is a very great commentator of Vedas. Sayan. Sayan was the brother of Vidyaranya Swami. So there when they comment on this, they say that this Vriksh refers to Sansara Vriksh also. Urdh Moola Madashakam Ashwatham Prahuravyam. The samsara is also a big tree. And of that tree, which samsara is there is one root. That root is that Lord. So he himself has expressed as this big tree. Adhaschordhvam prasirtastasya shakhaha guna pravriddha vishaya pravalaha. So lot of branches are there. Tertiary branches, secondary branches. If you see in Calcutta, there is one big banyan tree is there. I have not seen, I have heard. Anybody must have seen that. So there is a big banyan tree. Lot of branches, lot of roots are there. Many people can sit inside. Such big tree is there. So why it is called tree? Because it gives fruit. Sukh-dukh fruit is there in this tree. And we are the bird there. We are the bird. So he is that tree. And he is the root of that tree also. So please get my point. He is Sarveshwar also and he is Sarvatma also. Sarveshwar implies Nimitta Karan, Sarvatma implies Upadan Karan. Well, what is all these things? All of a sudden, what happened to you? I hope you have heard these words. Not heard. Still, I'll touch upon it and go. You know, Nimitta Karan means... No, what is definition? Anything to make, you need two kind of causes. Material cause and efficient cause. Like this is the cloth. The nimitta, the upadan karan is the cotton. Cotton is there. Pot upadan karan is mud or clay. Nimitta karan is potter. So how do you define upadan karana? Up means samipe sthitva yad adaya karyam pravartate tat upadanam. So definition of upadan karan is after destroying that object, where it goes back, that is the upadan karan. Like the upadan karan of the body is 5 element. Because after the body is dying, this will go back into 5 element. So pot after breaking will go back into potter. Clay. It won't go back to the potter. So the pot, the mud will go back to the the clay, and therefore the clay is the upadan karan. Is it clear now? And how do you define nimitta karan or efficient cause? How do you define efficient cause? How do you define that? That which gives shape to the upadan karan. That is called efficient cause. Tight definitions are there. Like this body, the material cause is 5 element, but efficient cause is not 5 element. Who is efficient cause? Karma. Karma has given this shape. Karma has given shape of crocodile. Karma has given shape of mosquito to somebody. Karma has given shape of women. Karma has given shape of Brahma. Karma has given shape only 5 element. The lizard also. Lizard is here? Okay. So karma has given the shape to the lizard also. Similarly, the world is given shape by that nimitta karan is Pati, who is the Lord, and he is protecting that shape as long as the fruit is there. The day fruit is over, this shape will not be there. It is difficult to maintain the shape. So, Namo Vrikshebhyah, I am offering my namaskar to one who is the upadan karan of this whole world. Get my point? And then it is called Hari Keshebhyah. Hari Keshebhyah means one who has green leaves. One who has green leaves. So what keeps the tree going is the good leaves. These green leaves are our karma and karma kand. We keep on doing the actions which produces fruits of action, and samsara continues. We came with a big bag of fruits of action. So every day new fruits of action are coming in. Husband is one fruit of action, wife another fruit of action, in-laws another fruit of action, house another fruit of action, car. You don't eat food, you eat fruit of action. You don't drink water, you don't put on clothes. Everything like a shadow, it is all around. Acha. Good and bad, good, bad, all. Mixed fruits are there. Acha? Mixed fruit salad is there. Sometimes they give me salad and put fruits into it. And they think it is so good. And especially pineapple. My God, I don't take any fruit with the salad. Acha, this is the only place I can tell. Anyway, so... and this is the mixed fruit. अब क्या हो गया? एक फ्रूट और आ गया हमारे पास. क्या प्रॉब्लम हो गई? बोला you have a good wife and good son, but your health won't be okay. अच्छा, you will have lot of problem related to upper part of the body. Lungs, stomach problem will be there throughout life. अरे हमको क्यों परेशान कर? No, that fruit is there. But why that fruit? Why that fruit? That God has seen some of your actions. And therefore He will give you that fruit. You are attending Vishnu Sahasranam Archana. So when after death, Chitragupta came. He said, how many times he attended whole life? Bole, around 500 times. Bole, good wife, good children give. Bole, but he took a lot, but never donated. Donation was very weak. Never donated, no. Rather he took from others a lot. Bole, give him lot of his stomach problem. बोले he never fed anybody. बोले give him digestion problem. He also can't digest. You can keep on going Ayurvedic, allopathy, what is called? Homeopathy. Nothing, naturopathy. Well, nothing will work. You will go to sympathy. Nothing will work. अब क्या हो गया? डाइजेशन प्रॉब्लम ही हो गई. आई कांट डाइजेस्ट एनीथिंग. अब बैठे रहो डॉक्टर के पास बाहर जाके. 1 hour you find difficult to come in satsang, there you will have to sit 3 hours. हरि केशभ्य. इतना तो लेके आए बैगेज. In this birth we create more. लो, नया बर्थ हुआ. I create more fruits of action, and this way this sansar is evergreen. And therefore Bhagavan says, asang shastrena drinenchitva. Be very careful. He is the one who maintains that fruit also.